Hi, it's mrdhobbs here, and welcome to episode number 35 on the Kindred server. As you can see, I'm back here at the Guardian farm, and since last episode I made a couple of improvements, so we'll just have a quick look at those first. So the first thing I did was I just improved this area here. There was the glass that went down to bedrock sort of area where I had the original beacon, and I've just tied all that up now because I don't have the beacon anymore. As we come around here, you'll see that rather than having just a handful of chests here, I've actually now turned the chest around so I can fit double the amount in, and then I've also actually done a stacking system here so that we've got chests with hoppers behind the chest and then another chest, hoppers, chest, all up to the top, and these are linked by this chest up here. So open the chest, dump in the fish, the cooked fish in there, as it says fish deposit box. They then run all the way around through, and then they start filling up all of these, so we've now got fish for days. You can see it's just working its way through. Okay, that's all pretty much the same as it was. Well, there's some guardians just dying off, and similar sort of system over here. Having that up, put the drops in from the when I do my mining expeditions. If I didn't put them in at the minecart chest down the bottom there and sent them up, I can put them up here, and they then get automatically fed into that system. Okay, so that brings you up to speed as to where we are right now. Now, one thing I did want to do is I want to make a little bit of an improvement to this system we've got going on here, and the main problem with it is the fact that I have to babysit it, because obviously when I load the lava buckets into here, they burn through the raw fish quite quickly, and obviously when it gets up to 64 raw fish get cooked and move across into here, the whole system then comes to a grinding halt if I'm not here to empty it out, which obviously does cause a little bit of a problem. It means I can't go AFK for any more than about 10 minutes at a time, because it takes just around about 10 minutes to go through a whole stack of fish. So yeah, I can't really leave the system alone for any more than 10 minutes at a time, which is a bit of a pain if I want to go AFK. Now the reason why I haven't set it up with hoppers along the bottom here running straight into this system is because if I do that, then I don't get any XP at all from this, and I do like getting the old XP from here, especially with wrong button. If I have a quick look, here we go, and my arm is all fairly highly protected and whatever, and the last time I did a repair on these guys, I think each one was around about 15-20 XP, something like that I think it was. So it did wipe out quite a big chunk of my XP, so I do need quite a lot of XP to be able to keep that all tip top and maintained, and for that reason I like to take out the fish from here if I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop a system whereby I've got a lever here that I can then toggle, and in one position it's fully it's fully manual, so I'll get all the XP from it and everything like that, which is great. But then in the other position it'll be fully auto, even taking the used taking the full lava buckets from here, depositing them into the back of the furnaces when it needs them, and then taking the fish out from the bottom and sending them across into this system here. So that's what I'm going to be developing now, and I'll bring you back once I've done a little bit of work on it. Okay, thanks a lot, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back, and as you can see I've been a little bit busy here, pretty much got everything all done. So we've got all the furnaces pushed back one complete row, and then down here we've got the output furnaces, but output hoppers, which run along all the way down underneath here, and then they drop down. There's a sorter filter system here which filters out the cooked fish and sends them down here into this item elevator, which shoots up and then shoots them across into the existing system, which then drops them off into there. The other half of the system, which is this row here, then sends any items that are not cooked fish, so theoretically it'll only be buckets, but if anything else gets caught up in the system, that then gets shot out here, comes up a short little item elevator and ends up in here, which is where the, as I say, hopefully the empty bucket's going to be. Up here we have the lava buckets, which I've been busy filling up. They are hoppers that run all the way around there into the back, and if we just come around here, they then run all the way along here, again filling up these hoppers, which then fill up these hoppers, which then fill up the actual furnaces themselves. Okay, then we've got this lever here, and as it says here, up for manual, down for ASK. So at the moment it's on manual, which is why nothing's happening, because there's no fuel in there. And what's happening here these redstone torches are powering this block. That block is then powering both that hopper and that hopper. So that means no fuel can come in from these hoppers, and also anything that does smelt and get cooked will stay in the actual furnace, meaning that I can then take them out and gain the XP from them. Then when I flick the lever, what that's going to do is going to unpower all of these torches, which will unpower this block, which will mean fuel will then flow in, which will start the cooking process, and then these will be unpowered as well, which means then items can then flow into those and will then flow all the way along here, all the way under there, spit out, up and into there. That's what I hope anyway. This is all done theory, none of this has actually been proved or tested or anything like that, so it could be quite interesting. So what we'll do, we'll flick the lever, turn well back. Oh, okay, well, that's promising, so let's have a look. So buckets have gone in there, filled that with lava, which has started the system off. Obviously buckets must then have been sucked out as well. So theory being, we should have, yep, 6 buckets in there, which is good. I can hear clicking, which means the item elevator is working. And there you go, you can see it flashing away there. So that means the items, as they're smelting in there, they're then coming out, coming around underneath, then coming up the item field. So if we, there you go, you can just see one fish just flash through there. Okay, so the whole system's working. Woohoo! I wasn't expecting that first time. That was rather lucky. Okay, now, obviously at the moment, I'm not actually gaining any XP at all from this. So this would be useful if, say for instance, I want to go off and do some AFKing somewhere. I can then just leave this and it will be churning its way through all the fish that get generated. If on the other hand I want to gain XP, I'll just flick the lever. That's now locked the hoppers, so no further fuel is going to come in. So we've just got that one more left there to burn through. These are locked now, which means, as you see, the fish are now not being transmitted through to the hoppers. And so I can then just run along here collecting all the fishes and gaining all the XP from them. Yeah, so that seems to be working pretty well. I'm quite pleased with that. Now what I will do, so I'm not going to waste a bucket, I'll just go through here, grab each one of these. That way then it'll only burn through the one bucket. I can then stick these back up at the top here. Here you go, as you see, so we had the 6 that were in there, plus 3, 6 that were actually burnt or used. So what we'll do, we'll quickly grab those, and then I'll go and show you how the my lava pool's getting on, because it's getting quite empty now, where I've been filling up all those. Make sure there's no mobs down here, because they tend to, for some reason, they tend to appear around here. Even though I thought I'd lit up all the dark areas, but once in a while you get a creeper or something up here, which is a bit scary. Okay, so don't know if you remember beforehand, but the lava was actually at this level just here, where I'm hitting. So I've gone cleared one complete row, then another complete row of lava, and now I'm down to my 3rd complete row of lava around here, and I've just got this little bit to do here to empty out this bit, and then that's 3 complete rows done. There we go, so that's that one done. As you see, it's very quick just to empty out through it. So I think, I'm not too sure how many more layers I've got left to go there, but I think probably got maybe 1 or 2 more layers left, but not to fret, because I've got a little bit more lava over there, and I've then got lots more lava elsewhere within my mines here that I can use. What's that? Oh, it's just water. Yeah, so, oh, is that another bit of lava? Yep, there's a bit more lava over there as well. So as you see, there's lots of lava around that I can use. Okay, now I've got myself lost because I've gone, oh, hello, more lava. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be running out of lava anytime soon. Okay, now I've got to try and figure out where I am, because I've just gone, oh, there we go. Thought I got myself lost then for a second. Okay, let's head on back up and see how these fishes are doing. One thing I'm certainly not running out of at all is fish to eat. Got so much of it. Right. Okay, so we drop the fishes off. Drop the lava off in there. And there we go. So it's all cooking along quite nicely. So I'll just grab all of these. Hear those XP chimes going through, and then we just drop them off. I can either drop them off in the top bit here. The reason why I put this top one in, this chest in here, you notice it's a trap chest, and that's because I was originally loading things just straight into this hopper, but the problem with that is as soon as you load it in, it starts going through the system, and I think I ended up loading in some torches at one point where I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll put a safety net of having the trap chest there, so that as soon as I open the trap chest, nothing can flow through until I close the trap chest down. Okay, so that's this actually working, which I'm really impressed with. Can't believe it actually started working first time. What I'm going to do now, fill this all in so it looks nice and pretty, and then I'll be back. Okay, see you in a second. And I'm back. Okay, and as you can see, it looks a lot nicer now, all nicely tidied up. So you can't actually see any of the redstone or anything behind it all, and just a couple of hoppers there that you can see disappearing into the background, and there's that little hole there above this chest. And around the sign here, I've just put a sign here just saying about empty buckets appearing in there. But I think that's a project well done. I'm quite pleased with that one. Okay, now on to the next thing. Well, here I am on top of my Guardian farm base, and I think this tower here needs to go because it's not really needed anymore. The farm works quite well enough with me just milling around the area and working up here and things like that. So I don't really think I need to AFK all up there, and it's looking a bit ugly now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, and I think this deserves a little bit of a time lapse. So I'll see you in a bit. That's that little short little montage finished. Observant of you would have noticed I actually missed a couple of blocks of prismarine blocks whilst I was mining down, so I've just been up here and just demolished those, and now I'm working my way back down, all the way back down through all these dirt blocks, back down to the platform. Oh, don't want to forget the glass. Oh, there they are there. I think I can probably afford to lose those rather than faffing around trying to collect them. They were just annoying me just sitting up there in the sky, just a couple of blocks. So I had to go and knock them down. Okay, so that's that job cleared out of the way. Looks much tidier. The only problem is now I can't really use this minecart elevator to get up onto this platform. I'm having to use ender pearls at the moment to get up here, which is a little bit annoying. So the next job is to replace that elevator with something a little bit more robust and a little bit more usable. Okay, see you again soon. And welcome back, and as you can see I've done a little bit of work here, put a nice little fencing all the way around the outside here, and that's because this is now the new entrance. As you can see I've got my nether portal up here now rather than being down at the bottom there, so as people come in they've got this nice little entrance here saying Guardian Farm, and then they've got this fencing all around here so they can't fall down into the actual farm itself. Okay, now I've actually managed to fix the the minecart elevator here, and all you do now to get out down is you just walk into it and fall down. And now, as you notice here, I've actually rotated it 180 degrees so it now points towards the slime block launcher down here. So once you finish down here, you can just into here, jump up, and you're straight into this. Right click, and then up and out, and you're already pointing towards the nether portal, ready to leave. Okay, so I think that's about it now for this episode. Covered everything I wanted to cover. Next episode I'm going to start looking at these pads here, trying to figure out something to do with these, because there's 4 large pads around the outside of this base and they're all sitting here empty, so I'm going to find something to do with them. You might notice this pad here has actually got glass cut out of it, and that's because I've been, if I just head out into the water, you can't quite see it just yet. You can see it somewhere. Let's go a bit faster. There we go. You can probably just see it in the distance now. There it is. There's another. Oh, I'll just get myself up a bit higher. There we go. There's another ocean monument over there. And what I've been doing is I've been helping my son Stan Hobbs. I've been helping him actually take down the guardians that are in there and emptying out all the water and things. Okay, so if we just head on back into this base. So yes, I just lowered the entranceway down, so it's just at water level now, so you can just jump straight out of the water. There you go, straight in. What we're probably going to do is end up putting a hole in here, dropping down into an underwater tunnel that runs under the probably under the surface of the ground there, through to his gardening farm over there, because he's probably going to make a gardening farm. Anyway, okay, so yeah, so next episode, start having a look at some of these pads, see what we can do about making some use of them. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're not already, please subscribe, and I shall catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.